Man, that's a lot of lobsters. Hi there, I'm Danny Gregory. This is Draw With Me, and welcome. Welcome to everybody who's here, and welcome to JJ. Hi, JJ.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
Good. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
So, what do you think about those lobsters?
I'm very, very hungry.
You wouldn't think that lobsters could be cute. There was definitely some cute lobsters in there. There were some beautiful, very realistic lobsters. There were some very creative points of view. It was amazing.
Yeah, I loved it. I think that was one of our better pre-rolls, honestly.
Maybe we should do lobsters every week. Crabs, shrimp.
Just focus on seafood.
Just crustaceans. Draw Crustaceans with Me is the new name of the show. Cool, good. Well, what do we have to talk about today?
The state of the world? The fact that it's hot? Hot.
That's true. But it's already, the days are getting shorter.
Isn't it fun to think that we're heading in the other direction?
No, I love summer. Summer's awesome.
Well, summer just started, technically.
True. So we have Katarina Wikström from northern Sweden.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Probably the days are long in your neck of the woods right now.
Yeah, we have Sebutsu. Interesting.
Who said it's the first time coming live, which is nice.
Fantastic. Welcome. Marilyn Armbruster and Constanza, who's impressed by all the lobsters, as were we.
So Kate Buick said it's Cephalopod Week at Science Friday. We were on point.
Well, because it was National Lobster Day. I mean, we didn't invent that. Everybody knows about that.
It's a thing.
Yes, indeed. So good. Well, today we're going to play. We're going to play an interesting game that we haven't played in ages.
Yeah.
And it is called Eyewitness, where we are going to be eyewitnesses to a crime. Well, no, we're going to be sketch artists who are working with the eyewitness to a crime, or who's basically just telling us descriptions of some criminals, and we are going to draw them. So this is you have to listen carefully. You might want to take notes, or you might want to just wing it. It's up to you. But basically what's going to happen is JJ is our eyewitness.
I've seen some terrible things.
Yes, she's seen some terrible things, but she is here to do her duty as a citizen and to let us know, let us as sketch artists put together an artist rendition, profile of what these people look like. So the only reference that we're going to have today is her description, and we're going to try and knock through 5.
Yeah, we looked at past episodes and we never have achieved 5 before.
But I think we're going to try and be efficient. We're going to try and be efficient and do 5 people and see how it goes. I'm going to be working with a brush pen today. I like a brush pen for a thing like this because it's pretty fast. And we're going to have to move quickly because we want to catch this guy. If you don't catch the criminal, in the first 24 hours, is that true? I don't know. However it works. In this world of ours, we have to draw quickly because we've got to catch this guy before he does whatever it is.
And we have about 50 minutes in which to get through 5 crims.
So that's 10 minutes apiece. That's more than enough, I would say.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so JJ is going to start.
Okay.
So let's go and have a look at our page. And okay, good. So let's get cracking.
Okay.
So tell us about the first person that you saw.
So the first crime I saw was a real tough guy.
Tough guy.
Tough guy.
Okay. What did he look like?
He's sort of heavy set, and he was, he was. I would say he was in his 30s. He wasn't he was neither old nor young.
What sort of shaped head did he have?
So he had a square head.
Square
head. Sort of a large chin.
Square head, sort of like a lantern jaw kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of like he's like a tough guy.
Tough guy. Okay. So give him sort of a square shape. Okay.
And I will say he had prominent stick out ears.
Ears, okay. Good.
Yeah.
So his ears kind of stuck out. All right.
And he had I would say he had sort of medium kind of dark brows.
What about his hair, first of all? Let's start
Okay,
with
so his hair was short, so it's close cropped to his head.
Okay.
And it was a dark color. You could see like stubble on the top of his head, but he had a pronounced widow's peak to his hair.
So he had like close cropped hair, but you could see the shape of the hair underneath. So
Yeah, like he's, probably shaved it in the days prior.
well, that's good, because if he had long hair, we might worry that he had shortened it. But the fact that he has short hair to begin with means that he has nowhere to go. So that he'll be easy to track down, because it's rare that you see somebody with short hair these days. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I would say he has a straight nose.
Now, what about his eyebrows, you said?
He has a pretty heavy, he's a dark-haired guy.
Tell me about his eyebrows, his nose, and his eyes shapes, just together,
well,
so I can draw that kind of general sense.
Yeah, so I would say he has light-colored eyes, and they're sort of, I would say, smallish in size.
Okay.
But he has sort of a mean sort of expression, and he has his left eye blackened and swollen.
Oh, so it's closed.
It's closed.
Okay. Okay, and what were his brows like again?
His brows are sort of, a medium brow, medium heavy. He definitely had, the darker kind of hair, which gives you more of a brow.
And his eyes, you said, were kind of smallish?
Yeah, they're sort of smallish eyes. They're sort of deep set. They're light color. Well, I could only see one eye because the other eye.
Presumably the other one was also the same color, but yes.
Right, it's swollen shut. Yeah, so he's one blue eye, light colored eye.
All right, and let's talk about his nose now.
So his nose was pretty straight. It was like kind of straight, and I would say sort of wide. It was kind of, there wasn't that distinguishable. It was like yeah.
Okay. What about his mouth?
And he had, I would say he was not smiling. He sort of had medium-sized mouth.
What about his lips?
His lips were medium-sized. He wasn't overly plump. And he had a little bit of stubble.
And did he have like cheekbones, or?
He has sort of a square face, so he didn't really have angular features.
Okay. So, all right, that's pretty good. Now let's talk about what he was wearing.
So he had on a button-down shirt without a collar, and it had stripes, and he had stripes on his suspenders as well.
So, what direction did the stripes go on his shirt?
They were vertical stripes. Also, the suspenders also had vertical stripes.
Really interesting fashion choice. So, what about his neck? Was it kind of thick?
Yeah, I didn't see too much. He was wearing a shirt that
kind of came
was sort of unbuttoned at the top, but he's kind of just sort of a tough guy.
And so, shirt was unbuttoned.
I think you've captured him quite well.
All right, so, and then he had suspenders.
Yeah.
And those were stripes.
So the shirt had, it was buttoned up shirt, but it didn't have a collar. And it's unbuttoned sort of halfway.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit weird because the suspenders kind of blend in with the shirt, but let's zoom out a bit there. I'm going to give him a little bit of a purplish eye, just so that's...
Yeah, it's his left eye.
His left eye, so that's correct.
Yeah.
His left eye, so it's on the right side of his face when you're drawing it, looking at him. And his eye, you said, was light?
Yep. I think it's either blue or a light green eye. Sort of deep set. It's not a particularly large eye.
Right. Good. We'll catch this guy. He's one of a kind.
Oh, Jennifer Moore is saying suspenders are something different in the UK. We'd be a very distinctive criminal.
Okay, they're braces.
Oh, braces.
For those of you internationally, they're called braces. Yes, if he's not wearing stockings. He might be, but you didn't identify that. So, all right, so that's our first guy. Good. Nailed him, I think.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
Yeah,
you
and
think that's the guy?
Did it in a kind of the right amount of time.
All right, good. Let's move on.
All right, so the next criminal is a woman.
Oh, okay. A woman. All right. Good.
And she is an attractive woman.
Good.
I would call her a blonde bombshell.
Blonde bombshell. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's had an oval face.
Right.
She didn't have a very large chin, sort of a weak chin. But she had full lips, and she had what is it when you have like a Betty Boop, like a
Cupid's bow?
Cupid's bow. Thank you. I was going to say widow's peak, but she doesn't have that. First guy had a widow's. She has a Cupid's bow lip.
All right.
And she had makeup on, so she was, it looked like maybe she'd come out of a nightclub.
Okay, so let's do her hair next, because I think that's probably quite...
Yes. So as I mentioned, blonde bombshell.
Right.
So she has blonde wavy hair.
Right. How long is it?
It was about chin length.
Okay, so is it like a bob sort of thing?
Yeah.
Did it come over her forehead?
No. It's parted to her left, and it sort of just frames her face. She didn't have bangs. She has a large forehead.
Okay. And it came to where? To her shoulders? To her
No,
ears?
it's about chin length. Chin length.
Could you see her ears?
No. It's wavy.
Blonde bombshell. All right. What about her eyes?
So she has light-colored eyes. She had eye makeup on. So
how big are her eyes?
They're medium-sized, and they would be like an almond shape. They weren't humongous eyes.
All right.
And she had dark brows. Like I said, she had makeup on. So she has visible eyeliner, and her brows are darkened.
Okay, so she probably had some eyelashes.
She's pretty.
What's her nose like?
She had a pretty straight nose, and it was just kind of medium size. I think you've made her eyes a bit bigger than they actually are. And she had a much bigger forehead, which I don't know if you can do anything about that.
Mine's a little masculine.
Gave her a low hairline.
So we'll call her cuter. We'll say she's cuter. Cuter than this. That'll be helpful.
You're kind of making her look like a Roman statue in a strange sort of way.
Yeah. All right. So her eyes were what color?
They were blue.
All right.
So
more hair, maybe that'll help.
So she does have a lot of décolletage.
Oh, I ran out of paper.
Are you kidding? What kind of a sketch artist are you? How is she going to be a bombshell if she's not like showing the goods?
Oh no.
All right, for everyone else who's doing a more accurate drawing, she had on a dress that was unbuttoned to the point in like a V of showing like cleavage, lots of cleavage, and there was a ruffle around the collar. It was short sleeved.
This woman might get away. I'm sorry, but she might get away. I'm afraid that.
It might not be the worst thing for her to be on the lam, because she's pretty cute.
A doll on the lam.
I don't think her crimes were particularly heinous.
How do you know?
Because
I guess you were the witness. You would know. But
I think she was, involved in some nightclub activity.
All right. Well,
I would say that's definitely not her.
Okay, so that it actually helps us in a lot of cases. It actually helps us to narrow it down by knowing what she doesn't look like. So that's actually
She doesn't look like a man.
doesn't look like this. She doesn't look like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say do not look for this person. For this.
Let her free. Let her go. You didn't subliminally, you didn't want her to be captured.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, as Gina says, we're drawing JJ.
Oh my goodness.
Blonde bombshell. So there you go.
My goodness.
Close. Okay, I'm going to give her some red lipstick.
Jen likes a rouge.
Rouge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say.
All right, so look.
I think we should move on.
I mean, this is the way it is with law enforcement.
With
you don't always immediately catch every criminal, because then we'd be out of work. So let's move on to now. Does this next person have décolletage, or do I need to see their whole body?
This next person decidedly does not have décolletage. You definitely want to see. I mean, from like the chest up is what the description.
Why don't you give me an overall description so that make sure that I'm not making the same mistake again?
Okay, so
because honestly, I blame this on the.
Yeah,
I blame the witness.
I know you do blame, but you don't acknowledge your failing.
Laura has a good point. She's a waitress who saw the crime take place.
Interesting. Yes.
Yes. So we
can go back to her.
We can go back to her, and maybe we don't actually need a drawing of her at all, because honestly, why? So.
All right. So the next criminal is a man.
Okay.
I would say he is in his 30s. He's not old. He's a medium-aged man.
A medium-aged man.
And he looks like a intellectual professor.
Interesting.
He's thin. He's thin.
Thin intellectual.
Yeah.
So
he's a narrow face. He has a triangular face, I would say.
Meaning that he has a pointy
wide
chin?
Forehead.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
And he has wavy hair that's slicked back, like with pomade. And I believe he is a redhead.
Okay.
And his ears stick out quite a lot.
Oh, another ear guy.
Mm-hmm.
The professor.
And he definitely is wearing glasses, and his glasses are covering sort of small eyes. He has small eyes.
Wait, what shape are the glasses?
So the glasses it's like a round pince-nez. Pince-nez.
Pince-nez?
Pince-nez.
All right, so those are the kind of glasses that don't have the ear things. They just
old-timey. They're old-timey.
Pinch the nose. Okay. All right, good. All right, what else?
And I mentioned earlier, but I might not have been heard, he's a redhead.
Yeah,
so his brows are on the lighter side.
Okay. All right. What about his eyes? What are they like?
They're light colored. And they're small. They're small.
Okay. And what about his nose?
So he has sort of a hooked nose.
Hooked nose. Okay. All right. What about his mouth?
He's got a small mouth. He has a little bit of a cleft chin.
Here's what I found.
Oh, hey, wow, my watch.
Cleft chin, okay.
Little cleft chin. Slight. And like thin lips.
Okay. Any facial hair?
No, he's clean shaven.
Okay, what kind of neck does he have? Thin neck, probably?
He's wearing a collared shirt, so I couldn't see it. He's wearing a suit jacket.
Collared shirt meaning is
so
he wearing a tie?
He's wearing a striped shirt that has one of the detachable collars.
But he's wearing a jacket.
And he's wearing a jacket over it, yes. And he has like a little cravat.
A cravat, okay.
Yeah.
So he's got a detachable collar, so that's like a collar that's sort of a different color than his shirt.
Right. So his shirt has like a broad, it's white with like a broad vertical stripe.
So cravat is kind of like a little mini tie almost. Like maybe the thing like that. Okay. And then he had stripes on his shirt?
Yeah, actually thin stripes in a broad pattern on a white shirt.
Thin stripes in a broad pattern.
So the stripes are far apart.
Oh, I see. Okay. And
then a like medium colored jacket with lapel.
Okay, what was his cravat like? Was it dark?
It's sort of got like a different kind of striped pattern that's maybe vertical and horizontal stripes.
Like checks?
Kind of. Just give it like a little pattern. I think you're going to catch this guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you're going to catch this guy.
All right, so this guy, so say he's a redheadish sort of guy. And what about did he have like cheekbones or anything like that?
No, he's got a thin face. Mm-hmm. So, he's definitely a bit angular in that way. Just don't want you to give him rouge again. I'm worried if I give you a prompt, it might take it in a strange direction.
Oh, yeah, his eyes were light, you said, right?
Yes. I believe he's a redhead. Redheads most commonly have light eyes, wouldn't you say?
They often have green eyes.
True.
In my years of...
I said light eyes, so yeah.
In my years of crime detection, that's what I've discovered. And redheads are much more prone to crime than normal people. So, all right, there we go.
Should we move on?
Crim 2.
No, I believe that's Crim 3.
Crim 3, correct.
Well, Crim 2 and one waitress.
Crim 2. All right, moving on. What do we got next?
All right, so this criminal is a man. Mm-hmm. He has a thin face.
Okay.
And he has blonde, swept back hair.
So thin face, is it like an oval face, would you say?
Yeah, I would say an oval face.
What kind of jaw did he have? A chin?
He has a pretty strong chin. It's sort of square, but it isn't a lantern. It's a thin individual. Thin individual, yes.
All right. Laura claims not to have a criminal past, even though she's a redhead and she has blue eyes. But if you had green eyes, you would be a criminal. So there you go. You're just the exception that proves the rule. All right, so we've got the thin face.
I'm gonna get some emails about that. So thin face, sort of a square jaw. Yeah, I think blonde, swept back. So quite a lot of forehead because the hair is swept back, and it's short hair, but it's definitely blonde.
Swept back, okay. And ears, too?
The ears are very, normal, not sticking out, just like a normal kind of ear.
All right.
I should say this person is handsome.
Handsome, okay.
Yeah.
I'll bear that in mind.
Kind of handsome and beautiful at the same time.
All right, this is a criminal, right? So let's not get too carried away. So what else about him? So far, he has no features.
He made like enormous ears. I think they were not quite that large.
Okay, smaller ears.
So he has a narrow nose. Sort of small, medium, not a big nose.
Okay.
He had a very long neck.
Okay. What about his eyes?
So he had unusual eyes.
Okay.
I'm going to just say, be prepared for something. he had one dark and one light eye.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
Maybe he was an Australian
and
shepherd.
The one on his left is dark.
Now hold on a second.
And he had long eyelashes.
Wait. What shape are the eyes?
They're small, and I would say they're sort of a, I don't know, almond shape. They're pretty small eyes and pretty strong but thin eyebrow. And his eyes had visible lashes.
Visible lashes?
Yeah, like, can't say for sure. He might have been wearing a bit of eyeliner.
Guyliner. And then he had different colored eyes.
Yeah.
What were the colors that the eyes were?
One's like brown and one is blue. So on his left is a dark eye, and on his right is a light eye.
That's very weird. Okay. His
I would
nose.
say his hair is a bit longer. Like if it wasn't slicked back, it would probably come to the top of his ears.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what kind of mouth did he have?
He had sort of thin lips.
Looks like a strange baby right now. Partly because I made his eyes different sizes and different heights. But did he have cheekbones?
I did not.
You said he was thin. Did he have cheekbones?
Yeah, he has nice cheekbones.
But no rouge. Okay, so.
I mean, the brows you gave him are a bit spare.
Bit spare. Butch him up a bit.
And I think you've still got the hair is a bit.
Well, tell me more. You said it was long.
I said if he hadn't had it slicked back, it probably would have fallen to like the top of his ears. It's like.
All right. It's a strange looking individual, but okay. What was he wearing?
Like I said, it's a handsome, beautiful individual.
Yeah, I think I've caught that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, so long neck, which I think you captured.
Right.
And he's wearing a jacket
Okay.
with an open neck shirt, like a button down.
Jacket. Okay. What kind of jacket?
It's just light colored blazer.
And what was the shirt like?
It's just a button down, a men's kind of collared shirt, sort of like what you're wearing.
No, what was the? Okay, so but it was just light, so like a light jacket and a light. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like tan, probably shades of tan.
So I'm just having a problem getting this whole page in. Might have been tan. Do I have tan available?
You want me to look? This is kind of, no, that's white. I could make it gray. It could be like a light gray.
Yeah. So. Oh, and you said his hair was blonde.
Yes.
All right, he'll be easy to catch. He's very unusual looking. Let's move on to our. We're actually getting to our final guy, right?
Well, we had some in reserve in case you went really.
Let's move on. What's the next guy?
Okay, so the next guy is, I would say, in his 20s. He's sort of young, and he has sort of a square face.
Okay.
And sort of a wide nose and very full lips and a small chin.
What about his eyes?
His eyes are pretty small. They're sort of deep set and they're slightly hooded.
Okay. What else?
So I might need to walk you through because I went through some of this quickly. So small chin, very full lips. Oh, you're really making him look like SpongeBob.
That's what I was picturing. You said he had a square face. Now you said his chin was not big?
Yeah, a small chin and very full lip. I mean, I think you really need to begin again.
Really?
Well, okay. I mean, he has a face shape, not a, rectangular face.
You said a square shape face.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. You know, when you refer to a
I'm
face...
I'm only as good as your testimony, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Just begin again. Begin again.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. So he is a man probably in his 20s. He's young.
Got it.
He has a square face.
Square face. Okay.
And very full lips.
Okay. But I got to get the shape of the face first before I can draw the lips. So his square face but small chin. That's a little confusing. Like, would you say I have a square face and a small chin?
No, I would say you have an oval face.
I see. Okay.
All right, give him an oval face, for goodness sakes. It is a face, not a geometric unit.
Ma'am, I'm a professional. I know exactly how to do this. I can only follow your testimony. I don't really need drawing instruction. All right, so we've got a squarish face shape now.
Yeah. And
big lips.
Big lips, very full lips, and sort of a small chin. Not like the lips take up some of the area where the chin would normally go.
Wow. Okay, those are large lips. All right. What next?
All right. I would say...
You said a wide nose?
Yeah, he has a sort of wide nose. And he has small, sort of deep-set eyes. They're slightly hooded. Okay, this is working for me. What you've done so far is working for me.
All right, good. Slightly hooded.
Yeah.
What's the base of his nose like? Did he have big nostrils?
Yeah, he's sort of wide nose. No, not big nostrils. Like, just straight nose.
Okay. And then what color were his eyes?
I think they were dark colored eyes. I'm not sure. It is some sort of hooded eyes. Sort of deeply set.
Okay, what were his eyebrows like?
So he has dark hair, and he has quite a lot of hair.
What are his eyebrows?
Well, I understand, but his hair usually goes with the eyebrows. So I'm trying to, because the hair is going to be the thing that's going to help you catch this guy.
All right. And the big lips, apparently.
Yeah.
With it overlapping, dangling over his chin.
So he has dark eyebrows, and he has shaggy dark hair. So like almost sort of a mullet, if you will.
Mullet, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. He is wavy without being curly.
So does he have like a fringe?
Yeah, so it comes down over his forehead, and it kind of feathers back on the sides of his face. You can't see his ears. I couldn't see them at all. He has quite a lot of hair. And then the back sort of comes to the top of his collar.
Boy, this is really good drawing.
I mean, you've somehow managed to create a Roman statue again. Strangely.
We're getting a lot of Roman statues committing crimes.
It sort of feathers back, not forward. You know, like it's got a nice amount of wave, so there's body to this hair, and it sort of feathers back over his ears, and then sort of the back comes down to the edge of his collar.
All right. I think I pretty much captured that. Looking for basically a caveman with a large wig on.
Someone just said that's an Easter Island head.
All right, what is he wearing?
He's wearing a suit, a proper suit.
Suit.
So he has on a dark gray jacket.
So he's probably like a banker or something.
I think he might have been, out at the theater.
Okay, so
he's a young guy.
And he's wearing
so he's got a small collar and a dark tie.
he's wearing a tie.
Yeah, he's wearing a suit.
All right. Dark tie. What color was his suit? Dark, you said.
His it's a dark gray jacket. You know, it's got like, it's wool. You could see that it's not black, it's dark gray. And the tie was a dark tie, but it's small, and the shirt had like a small collar. It was a light colored shirt, but it had a little tiny bit of stripe.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Vertical?
Yeah.
Now, what color was his hair? You said it was dark.
It's dark, yeah.
Like
Dark
so.
brown. Oh, Marilyn's asking who does his hair, do you think? I don't know. It could have been like Vidal Sassoon.
Oh my God, really?
It's a nice hair. It's a nice... The hair is
He did.
a lot lovelier than what you've given.
Really? I think this is good looking hair. What about, did he have, now, did he have cheekbones or anything like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ross Wilson says, damn, I've just drawn Mussolini with an outrageous 60s wig.
All right.
I mean, he's getting away. I think it's good that he's getting away. I think the world needs him.
I think this is a unique guy. We're going to find this guy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, ma'am. If you feel threatened, I think we've got him.
All right, and I know people really rebel against this when we tell them they're going to be 5 and then we make 6. But I think we have time.
Really?
It's
All right.
it's gonna
What do you got next?
okay. What do I got? I've got some.
Seibutsu said we didn't get the eyebrows.
We did, yeah,
you
I mean,
mentioned
he has
it
dark
earlier.
hair,
You
so
said they
he
were
has
kind of
dark eyebrows.
Dark, sort of normal man eyebrows. Nothing that distinct. Okay.
All right. So this guy's a little older. I would say he's in his 40s or 50s.
Mm-hmm. Face shape?
He's sort of a heavy-set guy.
So kind of like a round face?
He's a wide face, like a wide sort of oval face. I'm afraid to ever say again to you rectangular, but he is a heavy-set guy, wide face.
Ears?
His ears are pretty tucked into the sides of his head.
Okay, what kind of hair did he have?
So he has dark hair, but it's receding.
Okay.
And
Is it
again, it's like...
long or short?
It's short, so it's sort of closely cropped, and he's got it pushed back off his head, but it's receding, so you've got a bit of forehead. Yeah. And it's dark brown hair.
Push back. Okay.
And he has very dark eyebrows.
Very dark eyebrows. Okay. Good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you. Eyes?
So his eyes are very deep set.
And are they large?
They are not large, and he has kind of like eye bags. He's got eye bags.
What about eyelids? Is he
I
hooded?
mean, his eyes are deep set. They're just sort of small, deep set eyes with like a bit of baggage all around them. Set of full Samsonite.
On steamer tracks.
He's not angry looking, despite it all, despite his eye baggage. You know, he's kind of, I don't know. I think he's at ease with his criminalness, his criminal nature.
Criminality? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
He's not fretting.
Make it easier. He's
not fretting his capture.
He's probably part of the criminal class then.
Yeah, I think he is.
Does he have any wrinkles or anything like that?
So he's not wrinkled because he's, kind of heavy set. So he's maybe a bit puffy, if anything. His nose has sort of a narrow bridge, but he has pretty big nostrils. Like his nose is a bit wide, and he has a pretty full bottom lip.
Wait, we don't get to the nose yet, the mouth yet.
Oh, okay.
So he has big nostrils?
So he's got straight nose, and I would say the bridge of his nose is pretty narrow, but it flares out at the end. So you got sort of a wideness at the nostril area. And he has like a little bit of unibrow. Like his brows are so thick that there's a little bit of, not like a full Frida, but like a little unibrow.
Okay. What about his mouth?
So his mouth, he has a little bit of the Cupid's bow, and he has a thinner top lip, but a fuller bottom lip.
What kind of chin does he have?
Small chin. Yeah. Small chin.
Okay, so his nose... Okay. So you said he was kind of heavy. Did he have like a double chin?
No, he's just like got,
Just meaty.
Yeah, he's meaty.
Okay. Now, what was he wearing? Oh, yeah, what were his eyes like?
He's heavy set. So his eyes are, they were pretty recessed, so I have to say say they were dark, but I couldn't really see his eye color. I know he didn't have a mustache. He was clean shaven. If you were going to look around to find a number of clean shaven people, it would be hard, but somehow we did.
All right. So what was he wearing?
He had a light colored suit on, and he had a light colored shirt, button down with a tie that has polka dots. Dark tie with polka dots.
What kind of shirt?
It's like your shirt. It's like a light button down shirt.
And a tie with polka dots.
Yeah, dark tie. So his bottom lip is fuller. He had a small top lip and a fuller bottom lip, and he had a smallish chin. So just make that lip a lot more full. Bottom lip.
Yeah, we can't make corrections, man.
Well, I told you he had a full bottom lip, and you ignored it.
True.
So if you want to catch this guy, I think you better deal with it. Whoa, presto.
We're professionals here. Like that?
Yeah, my computer has decided to lag.
Polka dot tie.
Dark tie with white polka dots.
All right.
Not sure, is anyone else getting lag? Because I am.
Not interested. Right now we're trying to capture this criminal, not doing IT work.
Well, I'm just not sure, is anybody still listening?
Are you guys still listening? Anybody listening? I bet they are. All right.
No one's commented in a while. Yeah, sound is breaking. It's all, we have problems.
Okay.
Yep, everyone's saying we're frozen.
Well, we'll just have to hang on because there's no reason for that to be the case.
Yeah, it's everyone.
Okay, we'll just be patient.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. This is a bore. I mean, some people are complaining about it, some people aren't. It seems to be flowing now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to, are we done?
Yeah, I think we should do the reveal.
Okay. All right. Is everybody there? Very good. Now, as it happens, thanks to the our incredible collaboration with you as a witness and me as a professional artist, we are now going to announce that we have actually captured all of these criminals.
They are in custody.
We have captured everybody, and we are going to be revealing their mugshots because we've now caught the mugshots.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So let's check it out.
Let's see it.
So you hand them to me as we go.
Okay.
And we will see. So first we had our kind of loutish guy here, and clear away these things. Here he is. Here he is.
I think he's going to be captured.
He is captured. We've got his
captured.
mugshot.
Nailed him. Nailed him.
There he is.
Yep. He's done for.
I think that looks pretty good. I mean, his face is a little bit broader, but I think that's pretty much him.
Yeah, I agree.
Nose is kind of a bit more of a ball shape, but yeah, pretty good. Good job.
Yeah, I think great job. Great job.
So
okay.
we're going to say that guy is captured.
Give him a
9371 captured.
Captured in jail.
Captured. All right.
Here
we go. Here's the next guy.
Ready? Well, the next is a woman, the blonde bombshell.
Next is the blonde bombshell. Easy to capture.
Oh lordy. But you see what I mean about the cleavage.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, her makeup, darker eyes would have probably helped if you'd given me that more accurately.
I said she had a lot of makeup on.
I think it's okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm still low res. I think it's the internet, friends. Sadly, we don't control it.
Okay, well, there's lag, so let's just carry on.
Yeah, all right. So
eventually they'll catch up with us.
Eventually, yes.
All right, so next I have this guy, the professor.
Professor coming in hot. Yeah, my feed is still on the original first guy.
Yeah, just tell me if anything is any different, because right now hearing that there's a problem is nothing I can do anything about. So all I can do is report that we have managed to capture this guy, and I'm not surprised considering this drawing. Not at all bad.
Totally nailed it.
I mean, yeah, the hair is a bit weirder in my version, but I think that's not good. So that was good. That was very good.
Okay.
Actually, again, is there no movement? Yes, there's movement. Good.
Okay.
Here we go again. Who's this guy? Okay, now that guy's one of a kind. This guy looks curiously like David Bowie.
I think a lot of people in the chat got the cues.
David Bowie is very difficult to draw, though.
Yeah, you just have to say who is supremely handsome.
Yeah, I'm afraid that this is not good.
Yeah, I'm afraid David Bowie is briefly incarcerated and then released.
You did a terrible job.
I did a terrible job.
You should have said he looked like David Bowie.
You know, from the clues I gave, more than half the chatters got Bowie. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It does sound like Bowie. I mean, what's different about it is mine kind of looks like he got a sock in the jaw, to quote David Bowie, and his jaw is kind of out of alignment. Yeah, I mean, I think if I showed you all these drawings and I showed you this photograph and I asked you which drawing it went with, you would get it right.
Yeah, I think so. All right, who's next?
Who's next
It'll
is,
come
well, we did two versions of this guy.
No surprise. Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Yeah. I think I just didn't know at all how to draw the hairstyle, but I have to say the features are not kind of that wrong. I think I just didn't understand the shag hairstyle. I just couldn't picture it in my head.
You clearly didn't understand the shag hairstyle.
Looks like, yeah. It's not, I kind of got the shirt right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because, let me just quickly fix it. It's kind of like that, and then it kind of goes in.
Well, I think that, as I was saying, it feathered back, and you kind of were trying to make it curl forward in a strange sort of universe. It does have lovely hair.
I sort of got the,
Yeah.
We'll write that one off.
Let's
it's
write
amazing.
that up.
It's
Let him free.
It's
Let
a testimony
him free.
to our detectives that they actually managed to catch him.
Let him free.
And what about this guy?
All right. I wonder if anyone will know who it is from the photo.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. I think that's pretty good.
I agree. I
I mean, he's smiling in the picture, and I didn't get the lips quite right, but this is Al Capone.
Capone! Doesn't he sort of look pleased as punch? I mean, look at that guy's expression. He's like, yeah, you got me, but I'm going to get back out.
He's got me.
He is at peace
He also
with his criminal nature.
I made his eyebrows very straight, and they kind of curve around. So there's that. I mean, his whole like eye thing is a unit, and he has a bit more hair than I gave him. So
I think it's sort of just the suggestion of hair. I think you did a great job on Capone. I think you did a great job overall.
Thank you.
With maybe a slight exception for Bowie.
That's it. We're done.
And the fact that we had to reset on Jagger when you attempted to make SpongeBob SquarePants.
Well, that was fun.
It's always fun. I'm sorry about the internet. It's a drag. When it's a lag, it's a drag.
I refuse to apologize for the internet. Believe me, it's out of my control.
All right.
Well, that was good. I mean, so looking forward to seeing your criminals, seeing if you did any better than me. Mm-hmm. Because if you all did not very well, we know who to blame. Blame the witness. That's what they say. Isn't that kind of a principle of law enforcement?
Yeah.
When in doubt.
It is. This is why innocent bystanders sometimes don't speak up.
Yeah, just keep
Because it can
quiet.
sometimes get you into the witness protection program.
Look, you narked on Al Capone.
I'm in trouble.
You're the girl who sent Mick Jagger to the clink.
I just love the idea that I was in the same place as young Mick and young David. Like, I must have been banging hot to be like hanging out in a nightclub with the two of them.
You're a bombshell.
That's right.
And you still are.
Aw.
Well, all right, good. Well, thank you all for doing that.
It was fun.
Yes. So
always fun.
We don't have anything to give away, so I'm going to get rid of that info.
Nothing.
Let me
Nothing
just
this
get rid
week.
of that.
Come next week if you want a giveaway.
So we would love to see your drawings. Please share them on social media, Instagram, Facebook, or if you're a member of the Schoolyard, please share them there and tag them #SBS. Draw with me, SBS standing for Sketchbook Skool, who is our one and only sponsor today. I also write an essay every Friday. I'm actually writing a really good one that is going to be out tomorrow.
You know what? Nobody has sent us cookies in a while.
No cookies.
I wouldn't mind having some fresh cookies.
They know that we're getting fat.
Oh!
We're getting fat from eating all those
Speak for
cookies.
yourself.
All those cookies that y'all are sending us. So, but anyway, please sign up for Danny'sEssays.com if you would like some of my ribald, insightful commentary about creative matters. I write an essay every Friday, and
they're awesome.
People like them.
I really don't know why people resist it, because it's free.
People hate free stuff. People like to pay for things, and if you like to pay for things, sign up for my Tuesday essay, which costs a pittance, but is well worth it. And on the Friday essays, I know they're worth the price, which is nothing. They're worth nothing.
Free.
They're worth.
It costs you a bit of time, your time to read an email.
I make them short, so yeah. Let's see. That's about it.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
I think we're done.
Right on time.
Thank you guys very much. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time with more fun and drawing. Bye.